Lust and greed are my sins. I hit it violent, let it begin. Sticks, river flowing black and thick. There's no turning back and this won't be quick. Karen grumbled, but he took his toll. Howling shadows, they know I needed my soul. Into the dark we go, a soft glow. Black is cold.
Down we sail this night, through fire and flame. They dance and by their way. His army at hand. Then against his darkness I stand.
The oars creak a low, long and mournful hymn. Water made of souls, I'm set, my task grim. Eyes of the damned stare from the breach. Each one yearning they beseech just within reach.
Down we sail this night, through fire and flame. They dance and by.
Down I fell, down where he dwells, under the swell. A one-way ticket straight to hell. I break his spell, my spirit he will not quell. Fire comes with a passion as if compelled. Blazing everywhere, it ignites the very air, but piercing through the glare. The devil's cold, dead stare. Upon his throne, with a fiery crown, a tower of bones I will not break or bow down. To the prince of darkness and fear, through fire and flames he shall appear. Full of blight, a terrible sight to fight. Test our might and push back against the night. Soul in hand, I will make my demand. The flames have been fanned. Herald of demons, king of the damned. Wings stretch and expand, a light with a terrible brand. An army his to Renan, across the wasteland at his command. Darkness will cover the land.
There he waits, his army at hand. Then against his darkness I stand.
He is a soldier. You see, armored in smoke, a mask of glee, but he wouldn't bend the knee, and never would he bow to destiny.
Down we sail this night, through fire and flame. They dance and by. There he waits, his army on he command. Then against his darkness
Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another glorious day here at the Tango Hotel. Hope you guys are doing well. I know I am. Yes, indeed. Hopefully, we can get a little bit done today. We'll see about that. Hang on one second. We're having a little bit of a lighting issue. You know, let me see if I can get it fixed. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Maybe a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Oh, it's also because of the blinky lights. Ah, I see. Tango's being stupid. That's what's going on. Joker, greetings and salutations, my friend. How are you, sir? Don't worry, boys. It happens every single day. No worries. It's not like there's, anything wrong or anything. Let's just throw it on green and leave it there. Did it not work? Oh, it did. Excellent. And we turn you down. Lovely. Now we've got like a nice little just shade. I should put the yellow filter back in these. so it gives me a little bit of a softer glow because I'm super fucking white. Anyway, my dudes, my bros, my homies, you know what time it is. It's time for the most amazing thing in human civilization. It's called the timeless the timeless sip. It's called the simultaneous sip. And all you got to do, my friends, is grab that cup or mug or glass. Perhaps you have a tankard, chalice, or a stein, maybe a canteen, jug, or flask, a vessel of any kind. You fill it with your favorite fluid. That's right, it's the morning coffee. It is delicious. It is magnificent. And it is absolutely 100% guaranteed waifu made. So join me now, friends, for the gloriousness, the stupendosity, the absolute awesome sauceness that is the simultaneous sip. And it's happening right freaking now. Go. Yes, indubitably. Unfortunately, once again, that was the last of my coffee, so now we switch to something a little bit more interesting. For pure entertainment purposes, mind you. So it's not that bad. The problem is that it's reflecting in the mic. I'm trying to find a place where I can put a light where it doesn't interfere with any of this. I mean, honestly, if half my face is like a little bit shaded, it's not that big of a fucking deal. Right? It's a little dark. But the problem is I don't want it lighting up the back of the mic so you can see it. You see what I mean? Oh, the TV's doing that anyway, or the monitor is. Is it this one that's doing that? It is. Oh my goodness. Who could have guessed it's lighting up the microphone? Well, isn't that a bitch? Anyway. So we have some demon scum to be fighting.
It's going to be amazing. We're going to cleanse the Xenos. We're going to purge the heretics. That's right. We're going to burn the traitors.
100%. Let's do it. Okay, let's see what we got. Artisan of Pain. 600 HP. Tier 4. And of course, the arch enemy. What are we looking at? Feel the pain. A melee attack. The inflicts bleeding, reduces. Okay. Warp creature. Gains armor equal to willpower. Immunity to perils of the warp. Armor equal to its willpower. Where's the willpower? Man, so many of these demons have like such shitty willpower. It's kind of crazy, honestly. How shitty it actually is. Oh, for real? Oh, that's hilarious. That works. All right. So, Aura of Elation. For each demonette nearby, all creatures. Oh, ugh. And a minor psyker. Okay. All right, and so she's the bad bitch. So you're a tier 4. Deck Enforcer. Sorry about that. That was me. I'm pretty sure that was Discord. Static Demonette, Deck Enforcer. Okay, so the next bitch that goes after these two is her. Then her. She doesn't have some stupid thing where she gets to go, does she? If she takes a bunch of damage? Oh, she could summon more of them? Each party member suffers... Okay. All right. Well, we've only got one demonette right here, so Cassia is going to absolutely get right here. That way I can hit all of them right here. Marzahai, he's just gonna have to suck it the fuck up. I mean, let's just be real here. Right, and we'll get Argentia here. Big man, right up front. Abelard. Actually, you know what? Let's go here so we can protect these. Pascal. Where's Pascal? Pascal. And then Abelard right there. Oh, actually, we want him there. Hope here. The only two that have weapons are these idiots. So we should be good on that. Are we ready? All right, let's go. So, Cassia. It'll do 16 damage to him. Well, here's an interesting idea. I could do this, right? And that does... Ooh, ooh, boom. Okay, so I'm still gonna miss her, but now I don't have to hit Marzahai. Yeah, now I don't have to hit him. To get the rest of them. Nice. Nice. Do I lower the willpower? Hang on a second. I thought the first ability that she got costs less. Am I mistaken? What did I miss here? Voice or bring it down. Officer uses voice of command or bring it down for the first time in combat. The ability costs -1 AP less. I want to be able to hit all the demons. Wait, if I go... Oh, hang on a second. If I go, like, right here, I'm pretty sure I can hit all of them. Okay, so I need to move up 1. That hits Pascal. So we need to move up here. There it is. It gets all of them.
Step
Boom.
aside. The navigator is coming.
Ooh, yeah.
Live long and prosper.
Bitches. Okay, no stun, no stun. We got a stun. Okay.
Do not dare ask.
That's so weird. Because it's supposed to cost 1 less, isn't it? Whenever the officer uses voice of command or bring it down for the first time in combat, it costs 1 less. That's so fucking weird, man. Yeah, that is very weird. We'll do backline. I really wish these were just fucking bigger. If they were bigger or I could change how they look, this would be a much better skill, I think. Well, that was really gay. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk right up to this bitch. And then we're gonna, this is the Imperium! What the fuck? She's supposed to start combat with versatility. The game is fucking me. The game is fucking me. What the fuck, game? The Arch Militant begins combat with 2 stacks of versatility. This fucking game, dude. Is it because I loaded it? Is that what it is? Like, I knew something was wrong when I couldn't do her abilities. Dude, come the fuck on, man. Apologies, boys, apologies. It's just, it drains my will to fucking live when the game just fucking fucks itself up like this.
A new challenge for me?
It's like, please, be gayer. Really? All the way back here? Where the fuck are we? What are we doing? Oh, we can't go up there. Okay. Did I just...
I won't tolerate weakness.
Like, was I supposed to talk to somebody? What the fuck? Okay, we came from that direction. Did the game break? Is that what happened? What is going on? Why is the game all fucked up?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Pay attention.
The game isn't fucked up. I'm an idiot. That's what's happening. For some reason, she did the animation and stood up and nothing happened. Isn't that lovely? Just lovely, isn't it? All right, we're skipping this. Okay, yada, yada, yada. Persuasion. Lore warp succeed. Coercion. Destroy the warp spawn! Pascal. Hello. That's kind of funny. Ooh, that's a good spot. That's a good spot. Abelard. Let's get you here. Argentia there. Say Hope here. Cassia here. That everybody? Look at Argentia, she doesn't have any versatility. Like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, personally, I don't really give a fuck if I hit Marza high at this point. I just want to hit all the demons.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Oh, did Marza high get stunned? He did. Only one of the demons got stunned. Same fucking one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Veil degradation -1. Lovely. Okay. So now what we're gonna do... I'm so fucking mad about that, dude. Okay, well, I'm gonna give Argentia the voice of command, and I'm gonna give her bring it down. We're just gonna buff the fuck out of her. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna kick this bitch.
I'll do it.
Get some more versatility, since the game just won't give it fucking to me. Piece of shit. Now, if I go here... That's so weird, because you'd think as a straight line, it would go... Yeah, like that. You see, but that's so weird. Huh. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop. Do we pop Reckless Rush? I probably should have kicked this bitch. It's probably what I should have done. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's pop Reckless Rush. Let's get right here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the flamer on her. The heavy flamer. Oh, look, it's going to hit both of them. Nice. So we're going to pop concentrated fire for 150% damage on my next ranged area attack. And we burn the Xeno. Woo! Light him up, baby! Oh, yeah. Double whammy. Oh, and look. Steady superiority.
And thy light I crave.
It's a thing of beauty, ain't it? It's an absolute thing of beauty. 9%, I could kill him. Yeah. Do I risk it? I mean, if I'm gonna risk it, I should do this. You'll be all right, Mazahai. You'll be just fine, baby. Just fine. She can already do another one, by the way. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pass her turn. Let's go ahead and do... No, we're going to save that one. So now it is Cassia's turn again. Wait, she died? Holy shit. So yeah, it's Cassia's turn again, so we're just gonna give Argenti another turn.
I shall prevail.
We're just gonna give her another turn. Because why the fuck not? Yes. Yes. Demon scum. Who goes next? You do? Then you? You're stunned? He's stunned. But you go after Pascal. I'm gonna pop running gun for more mobility. And then I'm gonna run my happy ass to right here. Oh, this is the Imperium. Wildfire! Unleash hell. Ah, yes.
Live long and prosper.
How does it feel, Xeno scum? How does it feel?
Faith without deed, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Alone than with you.
Whoops. I did not mean to do that.
I will not.
So yeah, basically the game is broken. None of my talents are working. I'm supposed to be able to use this at 2 enemies. Revel in the Slaughter is available. Unavailable. Required. You can see it right at the top up there, look. Something about this fight has turned off all my fucking... has turned off a bunch of my talents. I bet you I don't have my damage buff either. It definitely lets me fire in close range though, so that's working. My damage doesn't seem to be affected. All my damage talents seem to work. Heavy Gunner works. Yeah, Heavy Gunner works. And so does Discipline. So it's just some of them. Yeah, Revel in the Slaughter. Or where is it? Was it up here? Maybe it was him I gave it to. Swift Slaughter, there it is. Did I not give her Swift Slaughter? Okay, so I was wrong. Okay, so she doesn't have Swift Slaughter. Okay, my apologies. So that is not what's going on. Are we done? Yes. Yeah, we're done. Now it's Cassia's turn. We pass the turn. Now Marzahai is stunned, so he passes the turn. Okay, so I'm gonna use... I can't use Hunt Down Prey. Because it didn't give me the 3 charges at the start of combat. Well, isn't that fucking lovely? Holy shit, it didn't kill him? Boom! What? If I move up, can I hit him? Nope, just out. Just outside of range. Can't do that. So, what the fuck happened with this guy? He took insane amounts of damage. I'm just not sure what the fuck is going on. Okay, he's dead.
Embrace it. Minds exist only to be broken.
And we're gonna walk up and kick the fucking shit out of her. And she's dead. And ding. Mars High staggers to his feet, bleeding from his many wounds. There is awareness in his eyes and fear. They're dead, gone, vanished, but I can still hear their whispers. How do the monkey bear them for days and days on end? You hear genuine confusion in his voice. Your presence is causing me a great deal of grief, Xenos. His voice turns into a furious hissing. Your kind step beyond the veil with nothing but your crude technologies and prayers to a deaf god. And you expect those such as I to rely on such paltry protection from the terrors of she who thirsts? One of the enforcers lets his emotions get the better of. Throne's sake, Lord Captain, why are you even listening to him? That there Xenos is worse than a wild beast. How can a ship that sails in the God Emperor's light allow one of his enemies to act like his masters here? He looks at the man hungrily. The living meat that serves you talks too much. They would, however, make for perfect playthings. He looks straight at you. I need strength in order to suffer through your oafish voyages beyond the veil. If I don't obtain a source of sustenance, Salanthresh will only keep testing my limits. Lord Captain, the officer has a point. Abelard growls at Marzahai. If things continue on like this, we might end up with a mutiny on our hands. A massacre during every warp jump. As if we didn't have enough troubles to deal with on days like this. Yep, I forbid you from moving from the ship unsupervised, and from here on out, you will be kept under lock and key during warp jumps. The alternative is death. He freezes. You meet his enraged gaze, filled with the promise of torture and agony, but then you almost see something inside him give, forcing him to incline his head slightly. Let it be as you say. Well, that's something at least. Many thanks, your ladyship. I'm literally gonna turn him over to the fucking whatchamacallit. So I need to get to Footfall. That's it. That's all I want. Oh, fuck yeah. So we get a new spell. All the bonuses from the force weapon remain. Psyker was using a force weapon for the purpose of the talents. Okay. +9. Damn. I mean, I have no care to use a swad at all. Purge the soul. Damage is increased 50% against Xeno, 100% against Chaos worshippers, and 150% against demons. And by 50% if the enemy has already damaged the Psyker. So, but yeah, 50% damage really isn't that much. Unless I do my thing of authority, though. Right? Psi rating plus resolve. So it will go up. So Air of Authority. The officer increases an ally's resolve until the end of combat. And if they have voice of command, they will start their next turn with an initial action point. Until the start of the officers, all melee attacks made by the target deal an additional 4. If the target is under voice of command, they immediately make... Okay. Maybe we could do Firestorm. Can only target creatures suffering from warp burn or burning. Target suffers double damage of the ignite psychic power and half the damage, half the fire damage of all burning creatures within line of sight. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's cool. This is kind of weird. It says this psychic power can only target creatures suffering from warp burn or burning. I'm grabbing it, dude. I'm totally fucking grabbing it. Are you fucking kidding me? Totally grabbing that, dude. Absolutely 100%. I can't not. Yeah. So if they survive my laser beam, I can firestorm them. Or if my friend here lights them all on fire, it said burning, right? Warp burn or burning. Yeah. That's right. Okay, so we got 150 persuasion. What is it? Is it Imperium I need? Commerce? Could do coercion. Do commerce. It's my next talkie ability. So yeah, 100 coercion, 100 commerce, 145 persuasion. 105 coercion. Nice. Speaking of which, let's do 10 willpower. If has conviction dogmatic, they also gain 5. Okay. So that's the Inquisitor's Tenant ability. This gives agility. 10 agility and 10 fellowship. Let's see. 10 bonus willpower, 15 bonus damage to psychic and navigator powers. Yeah, that sounds like something we're absolutely gonna fucking wear. Okay. What is that one? Stinger shot, dodges attacks, priority target. 10 to commerce. After triggering a psychic phenomena, immediately store 24 wounds and gain 4 MP. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty awesome if you're in... But 10 agility is really great. For, you know, reasons. Thick luck is pretty cool, but not that great. Into persuasion. I have so many of these. Wearer gains stacks equal to the number of enemies hit. That's pretty good. Want to make sure that out of all of my fucking stuff, I have the best shit that I can. Wearer gains +5 to persuasion. The tactical advantage thing is really, really good. So I guess that's probably what we're going to keep. And my boots are 5 agility. It gives me to 50, doesn't it? Oh, these are... Okay, so never mind. Why did I favorite those? Can we not? Why can't you add to favorites here? That's kind of weird. Whenever the wearer inflicts burning to an enemy, the effect gains +6 levels. The enemy also gains side dampening effect until the end of turn. Okay, whatever. Okay. Held in my gaze. Willpower or become immobilized. That's cool. Deals to all targets in line of sight. Inflicts soul burn. When burning, psychers suffer an additional damage each time they use psychic powers, and demons every time they attack or use... Ooh, that's pretty good. Target gains 28 willpower and toughness. Oh my goodness, that's pretty good too. Can only target allies that have at least one melee weapon. The ally immediately gains an extra turn, which they can only use a single ability mimicking the effects of a warrior's charge, which costs 0 AP. Ooh, that's cool. Marks the target. Enemy must pass to avoid this. The second use returns the target to the position where it was during the first and restores its wounds as they stay where they... Oh, that's funny. I see. But it has a one-turn cooldown, or one-round cooldown, so it's not like you can... Any creature inside it ends their turn, not under the effect. Okay, apathy, the target is immobilized. Touch of anger. Those who fail, even if they are stunned or immobilized, immediately gain an extra turn where they attack their allies. How big is this? All enemies within a 12-cell radius. Stackable +20 bonus. Ah, okay, I see. So after that, every time you cast on them, they gain a stackable +20 bonus willpower resistance to your tests. Interesting. So it allows them to make attacks against each other, but it... Yeah, okay. Ooh, curse them. The start of their turn, the enemy closest to them also becomes cursed. Damn. Zone of Fear is pretty good too. It makes them run away, and it's 1 AP. I don't know, man. Removes all of those and gains 18 temporary wounds. I like Warp Curse, making enemies take more damage, but we really don't need more damage. Revel in the Light's cool. Immolate the Soul, also cool. Yeah, let's go Warp. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do Touch of Anger. Yeah, fuck it. So she's at 127 awareness. She got Lore Warp on lock though, right? Yeah. It's Lore Warp. Yep, there we go. Bam! All right, Argentia. Controlled shot. They're about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge. Okay, allows you to dodge. Wait, what? The next time the soldier uses running gun, they gain back. Oh, I see. I see. That's cool. So it allows you to delay. Ah, that's interesting. So it would allow me to give her an extra turn. That's kind of dumb. But you'd get +1 and it resets. Okay. It's either going to, I think we're going to do control shot or dash. I'm going to do dash. I rarely fire into my own dudes, you know, last round notwithstanding. Okay, demo is at 120. 77. I think we're just going to keep pumping that Medica. My man! The big man. I guess we'll dash as well. And for him, probably corrals or awareness. Probably. Demo is also high. You'd think his lore Imperium would be pretty good, considering he's a fucking super genius, fucking genetically engineered killing machine. Wow, her carouse is insane. Or his carouse is insane. Let's do more athletics. Breakthrough. The next melee attack pushes the enemy away. Cannot be used with heavy rock saw. Sworn enemy. Sounds good. And then Abelard. Got high athletics. Corrals. His demo's not very high. What's your medic at, bud? 70? Do more corrals. Skadoosh. All right, so you get first tier archetype. Operatives next on area attack intimidated on the target. Damage dealt by intimidate is -7. Negative effect is doubled for enemies with less than 21% armor. Until the operative next turn, their allies also remove exploits and deal +7 damage. More damage. Allies gain armor until the end of combat. All of these are just kind of fucking gay. I guess we'll do joint analysis for whatever reason. So you are tech use, right? What's your corrals? 38. He has 100 Lord Xenos. 130, 117. I think we're getting more Lord Xenos. Boom! All right. When the wearer gains additional stratagem... Okay. That's fine. No worries. No worries. All right, can I get the fuck out of here now?
Victory awaits.
Do I have to run all the way out? Looks like that's a yes. And we're out of here. Yay! Turn it down a bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, hush. Cool. Delivery. All right, so I'm assuming Marzahai is back where he was. Okay. It is interesting how having a Drakari in your retinue just turns everything upside down. How very interesting. Go ahead and give it a quick save. Let's go ahead and visit Footfall, shall we? I forget what that place was. Druce's Blessing. Okay, there we go. All right, Lord Captain, we've received a Vox message for Footfall. The Inquisition has declared martial law on the station due to the threat of Malus Extremis. Docking will require special permission, and even most of the asteroids have been cordoned off. The station's custodian, Her Ladyship Incendia Cordia, sends her greetings and invites Her Ladyship to disembark at the docks with a small retinue. Her enforcers will meet you there and escort to another chamber for a private audience. Very well, let us take a look at Footfall's new hospitality. All right, one more save. Oh, we can't go anywhere else. Okay, here we go. And we're taking Marzahai over Cassia. And the reason is because I'm hoping to turn Marzahai over to the Lord Inquisitor. We'll see how all this works out. That's the plan so far. Yeah, I really don't care. I'd like to make a deal. Failed to parse request. Are you seeking access to trading? Glory to the Messiah. Yes. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Holy power armor. Wow. Cool.
It's about time.
Loot? Loot. Loot. Oh, there is one thing I want to do real quick. Controls. Where? There it is. Nice. F24. That way I can make my. That way I now have a mouse button that saves.
What failure of will led her to find a place at her side for an abomination like you?
Do you really want to know the answer? Curiosity.
Okay. Very nice. Hang the traitors! What does it say? I can't read that. Glory to the Emperor! We got goods over
None
here
shall
too.
Stand in my way.
Heresy, blasphemy, patrolling confessors, multipass. Let's go here. Get all the loot. Inquisition troops. Cannot leave without loot. I will have it all. I love that they put it on the map too. That's so nice. We got, okay, Concordia is up here. Have mercy, our families are starving. We only took a couple of Nutribars. A likely story. Only the cleansing fire can absolve you now. Guilty. No, 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 no. Wait. Oh boy. A plasma rifle. Wow. Where the fuck did he get a plasma rifle from? Incendia Cordia is absorbed in reading a long strip of parchment. Her left hand is holding a silver spoon in which she is carefully scooping up brain matter from the open skull of a man contorted next to her. What? Why are you eating his brains? Exhaustion has marked Incendia's features with a crisscross of lines and deeper furrows. Her cheek is forever twisted in a continuous nervous tick, yet her eyes are ablaze with indomitable resolve. A dazzling aura of power and righteous fury surrounds her like a mantle. She gracefully brings a gold-plated inhaler to her lips, takes a deep breath, and the fire of her gaze flares like a plasma thruster. What is the abominable act his daughter is committing? Sister of Battle whispers incredulously. She stares at Cordia's monstrous feast. There must be a reason. Mars Ahai's eyes are locked on the wretched soul who has skull cracked open. The corner of the Drakari's mouth twitches, stretching his gaunt face into a twisted grin. Look closely at her. One look at Incendia's full dress uniform. Damn. Shows that it has not been changed in many days. The collar is greasy, the braid trim is stained with sweat, the air is tinged with smell of inhaled stimulants that she's used to give Surf the ability to work multiple watches without rest. She's drugged. Point to the man's open skull. What is that? She sinks her silver spoon into the man's brain and slowly consumes the revolting morsel. I must know the taste of a criminal's thoughts. It is how I learn to recognize their patterns. Huh. This entertainment of yours reeks of corruption. Put him out of his misery. Marzai flinches but reacts too slowly to stop you. He turns away with a resentful hiss, visibly disappointed. Incendia does not bat an eye at the man's death. A laughable accusation. Do you think yourself capable of detecting corruption? Yes, actually. Something wild sparks in her eyes. You know not the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and seeing the heinousness therein. You do not know what it's like to look at their faces and see the brand of their impious deeds. but I know it all too well, and none shall escape my wrath. I see the law has found its way to Footfall. Yes, it has, although its journey here took far too long, but never again will it release its grip on the station. I vow it. The Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me the honor of bringing order to this cesspool of pirates and heretics, to rid Footfall of the corruption that has fettered its limbs and turned this Imperial station into a hotbed of free thinking and inefficiency. And I will not rest until all have been judged. It pleases me that you get to share in the triumph of Footfall's purging with me. Dogmatic votary. Let's see what happens. You said you would not rest until you had judged every soul. I, too, wish to stand before your court. Insidia stares in amazement. You truly wish to stand trial? Very well. May your zeal serve as an example to the rest. Rogue trader may choose an ally for 1 round. Targets attacks. Oh! Is it the next level of dogmatic? She leans forward and peers into your eyes. Her gaze, like a monk carrying a rushlight, wanders down the corridors of your soul's fortress, checking every corner in search of the slightest faults and traces of corruption. Moments pass as Incendia conducts her thorough investigation, until at last she reclines her throne. A weary smile touches her lips. I see no sign of taint in your soul, Hope. You are pure before the Emperor, and thus I acquit you and grant you his blessing in parting. Go forth and bring his punishment to those who have turned their back on his word. What happened between you and Winterscale? Winterscale is a traitor! While the Expanse burns, ravaged by heretics and unhallowed Xenos, he abandoned his duty completely and had the nerve to ignore the Lord Inquisitor's call to battle. My servants are capturing his worlds and ships while he hides from his reckoning, indulging in his base urges. Soon enough, he too will stand before judgment. Why the fuck would you ever say that? Like, it's so dumb. You know what I mean? Unless you're really into some, like, backbiting bullshit. Like, obviously on every level, Caligus is is wrong. I wholeheartedly share your indignation. Caligus is a reprobate. Astrocartographers will soon have their hands full erasing their name, Winterscale's realm, from star maps. The castigating disgrace that will fall upon the dynasty will be a fitting punishment for Caligos's crimes. Very well, so are you in charge now? Indeed I am. When the Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law in the Expanse, I offered him my support at once. Footfall was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters, and the position of Footfall's liege was temporarily abolished for the duration of this war. Or perhaps longer than that. All authority was transferred to the station's warden, to me. While the Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with matters of strategic planning, I am tasked with overseeing the security and order. And there is much to be done on that front. Pirates and smugglers, apostates and cold traitors, deserters and outlaws. Every one of them warrants attention. Incendia cracks her neck, which must have grown stiff after so many hours of reading, before picking up another sheet. Everywhere you look, servants are buckling under heavy stacks of denunciations, warrants, and other documents. I can tell you are quite popular with the locals. This attempt was mediocre and far from the first, but my enforcers and my throne keep me safe. She pats an armrest and smiles. Its refractor field is impervious even to tank shells. That thief Torquia had this sacred Drusian relic stashed in one of her state storerooms. Nice. And where is the Lord Inquisitor? In the Liege's chambers, coordinating the Expanse's defense. His attention is focused on matters of vital importance, and he is not seeing any supplicants. Acolyte of the Inquisition. The soldier wearing the Inquisitional armor echoes Incendia's words. Your ladyship cannot see the Lord Inquisitor now. However, he bade me to inform your ladyship that he will summon you later when circumstances permit. That's very disappointing. Okay. In due time, I shall weed out all the taint that has bred here on Footfall for so long, and then pious fear, loyalty, and devotion will once again become the pillars of this station under his watchful eye. You're accused to wait, and so do my duties. Farewell. Wait! You have a duty to the Emperor that must see to. Vladimir Tokara, the deplorable rebel who once ruled this station, has slipped from my grasp. He is inciting people to revolt, killing my servants, and hiding from my wrath with the dexterity of a void rat. My informants claim he often appears in the den of unrest that bears the irreverent name of the Adeptus Amacius. We've made several attempts to arrest him, yet he has evaded capture each time. Reverend Harmonious has gone there to convince him to surrender quietly, but his efforts have likewise been unsuccessful. In the interest of Footfall's integrity, Tokara must be apprehended. Together we shall make that scoundrel pay for his crimes. Let him drink the cup of his wrath to full, a cup that will be delivered by your hands. The asteroid where his den is located has been cordoned off, but my enforcers will take you there. I want you to lure Tokara out of his hole and seize him so that he may stand trial. Do this for the sake of Footfall's liberation and pave the road for my justice will tread. Okay. You pronounced him a criminal? Why wouldn't I? That vile rogue's infamy is known to all. He patronized thieves, smugglers, and pirates. By his leave, heresies and unholy cults flourished. That he has evaded punishment this long can only be described as gross negligence, which I intend to rectify in short order. Yeah, some of the people you wish to execute are useful. The scoundrels and thieves will be replaced by honest suppliers. Even degenerates such as the Casbalissa can be of some use in the coming crisis, but their willful leaders need to be replaced with more pliable and trepidatious successors. That's fair. That's fair. It is the only way for us to protect ourselves from being stabbed in the back. Very well. I never doubted you, Hope. Emperor protect. But remember, her eyes flash maniacally, none of the rebel leaders are allowed to die before their trial. I forbid you to execute them without my leave. I'm surprised I didn't get to argue that point. It really makes me mad because I literally wanted to deliver Marzahai to the dude. Damn it. I guess I just need to turn him over. I need to think on this one. I really do. But I'm gonna go take a break. I need to go use the restroom. I also need to grab my packages, because, yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. Stand by, stand by. We shall return right after these messages from our great streets. Stay tuned for more right here at the Tango Hotel. Oh, Longwood, greetings and salutations, my dude. How are you doing? Cheers, mate. We'll do it when I get back, I promise. We'll do it with my water. Love your face, and I'll be right back. Sorry I missed that. Whoops.
Wind tore me down to rag and bone. My crew, my brothers, cold as stone. My ship swallowed whole by the foam, left me standing here all alone. Run, run, where to hide? From the sea, from the law, from my pride. Run, run, where to go? From my demons, despair, the devil and woe. Hounds on my tail, hands to the sky. Only a knife and a prayer, them guns run dry. Cold men grin, they laugh before they cry. Slaughter echoes in the night as they die. Run, run, where to hide? From the sea, from the law, from my pride. Run, run, where to go? From my demons, despair, the devil and woe. In the shadow of evil, it touches my soul. Forever cursed, it will destroy me, it will take its toll. A new adventure, off I go, I'm enrolled, and darkness is the goal. Run, run, where to hide? From the sea, from the law, from my pride. Run, run, where to go? From my demons, despair, the devil and woe. Ragged, ruin, I run on hate and guile. Every shadow my chance, a life of denial. Full of murder and plunder, or oh so many trials. Where can you go, you can't reconcile. Body after body is so vile. Stacking them up, so much bile. Mile after mile, they call me pirate, fugitive, exile. All the evil I've done with a smile. With I smile. Run, run, where to hide? From the sea, from the law, from my pride. Run, run, where to go? From my demons, despair, the devil and woe. From my demons, despair, the devil and my own ego. My own ego.
Grab that civilian. Oh, is that right? Is that right? Is that right? I think that's right. All right, sorry, Resistance Meg. I love you, buddy. You know, you're my favorite. Did you know that? You're totally my favorite. You're totally my favorite. But, you know, sorry.
I love that one. It's such a good one. All right, my dudes, my bros, hang on. Damn it. Did it change song? It did. Anyway, so my dudes, my bros, my homies. Longwoods, good to see you. He activated the trap card. It's called the Simultaneous Sip. And all you got to do, my friends, is grab that cup or mug or glass. Perhaps you have a Taker, chalice, or a stein. Maybe a canteen, jug, or flask, a vessel of any kind. You fill it with your favorite fluid. I've got water. And guess what? It is absolutely waifu made. She totally made it this time, too. So, if you would please join me now for the most amazing and stupendous thing in human history. It's called the Simultaneous Sip, and it's happening right motherfucking now. Go. Cheers, baby. Pow. Bam! All right.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Wait, are you for real? I can't. I have to go. Okay, I can go back to my ship. Because it gave me the name of the place I'm supposed to go to get him. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So... I really want... Is this Draconis? I can't jump to Draconis. But I can jump to there to Draconis, right? Alright, so we're gonna do a save. What is this? This is Xenos. Alright, we're gonna go to Xenos. And then we're gonna go to... I just want to try something. Arrested a dangerous who gained entry on the bridge. Huh, cannot tell if baffled or worried. Reasonable for Magos Pascal to take a look at him as well. What is unusual? Saboteur is most definitely a tech priest. Found his way aboard the ship and penetrated all of our security system with staggering ease. Damn. Nevertheless, they managed to capture him. During the arrest, the intruder, no resistance at all. Instead, he asked for an audience with the great machine spirit. When he realized that the enforcers had no idea what he was talking about, he asked to meet with you. He's trying to get in touch with the fucking spirit dude. The thing aboard our ship. The infiltration of the rogue trader ship operated by authorized engineers cast doubts on my tech comrade's stability. If he is indeed my tech comrade, that is. Regardless, I request permission to communicate. Very well. Lovely. Like, this is the thing. I'm just trying to fucking do a thing. So I can experiment, and like 15 things happen in between, and I'm like, ah. The group of servitors whose movements are suspiciously well synchronized stare at the towering prisoner. You need not hear them to recognize Nomos. The captured man, if he is to be called that, looks positively gigantic next to the enforcers at his side. Deadly looking, blah, 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 blah. Greetings to the master of this vessel, Cathedral. I offer my humble apologies for the unbidden intrusion. My apologies to you as well, brother. The interloper inclines his head in the direction of the frowning Pascal. Then the prisoner turns slightly and looks down at Nomos observers. And of course, I must beg forgiveness from you, the Great Spirit. I knew it. It was not my intent to desecrate your temple. Before I accept your apologies, tell me who you are. My name, if it matters, is Asclepius, formerly a computator general of the Cognizant Fleet, now Liber recluse with the status of Malotech. Malotechs are exiles who have not crossed the line of heresy, yet have come close to it. They are removed from the fleet's structure to give them a chance to see the folly of their ways and prevent sedition from spreading. His voice sounds unusually alarmed. All of this is trivial. My past is nothing but a set of archived data. My lost status is a part of the replacement string in a long chronicle of the Cognizant Fleet. I come not as a priesthood messenger, but as a faithful disciple of the most Amaranth. Oh my god. My brother once served as engineer. Dude, I really... Engine Seer Prime on the ship. Asclepius gestures toward him reverently. He was an adherent of the school of discontinuing the cycle, as I am. It has spread that far. It is difficult to discern Pascal's emotion from his tone. I know that my brother perished, but before he did, he sent me a message that told of a journey he embarked on by Theodora von Valentius. A journey through a dimensional gate, an artifact more ancient than humanity itself, and toward worlds unknown. The blessed Amaranat was with her. Amranat. There we go. There, upon those dark worlds, he witnessed a great miracle, the birth of a machine spirit of incalculable might. My brother believed that this spirit then fell slumber within the ship like a child in a cradle, not responding to lowly pleas. That was the purpose of my pilgrimage, to reach the ship where my brother died, the ship upon whose decks the blessed Aramnat has walked, and prostrate myself before the Great Spirit. So he traveled this ship? He did. My brother's words on this were clear. Years ago, was part of the rogue trader Theodora's inner circle, before their ways parted. Tell me more about the journey. My knowledge is scarce. My brother suspected that his memory, along with the memory of all those who might have been known the details, had been purposely modified. He saw it as a sign that the journey had revealed a great truth, and there were those who did not wish to see that truth brought to light. All that he conveyed to me was that Theodora had reached worlds unlike any the people of the Kronos Expanse had ever seen. There, she unearthed a great treasure of technology, one that he had the privilege of experiencing. What do you know of this great spirit? It is a great miracle. The Omnissiah's breath meant to help us discontinue the cycle. It was born of the treasure that Aramat and Theodora discovered upon the Dark Worlds. Yet even a being so glorious needs attendants and guides. And as long as the Cognizant Fleet is racked by schism and my brothers and sisters suffer defeats without end, there is no one to aid the spirit. That is why I came here. Does the name Nomos mean anything to you? Nothing. He has not come to know us yet. He will if you let him. We sense that his words are about us, that the story he has told is our story. Why did you let yourself be captured? I took a vow that I would never inflict physical harm upon lay people. The Omnissiah grants us the power of true flesh for a purpose other than damaging the frail and blind creatures that are all who have not yet tasted his knowledge. Well, that's quite benign. Very respectable. Taking a vow that I would never inflict physical harm upon lay people. Very cool. Very well, I have made my decision. Whatever it is, I will accept it. As will I, and yet I plead that my brother be shown leniency. His story initializes thought. We ask you keep him for us. Nomos Servitor speaks suddenly, with the faintest of whispers. I find you guilty of offenses against the cult Mechanicus and House von Valentius. Your crimes warrant punishment more severe than death. You will atone by serving me and the Imperium. I could not ask for more. All I wish is to remain in these halls and observe in reverence the Great Spirit's deeds. Let the cycle be discontinued. Nomos' servitors turn their heads to you and nod, all at once, in what can be interpreted as an expression of gratitude. Sweet. So his punishment? Service. Duh. Speaking of which. Yeah, we did get fanatic. Believe in the holiness and infallibility of the laws of the Imperium, adherence to the precepts of the God Emperor. Once per battle, choose an ally, including themselves. The target's weapons ignore all the enemy's armor. Minus 20% momentum expenditure. That's why I set everybody on fire, by the way. Purging by fire. Any crits during the first round turn into fire. Which is pretty baller. All right. Here we go, baby. Are you ready? Are you ready? You ready? You ready? So we're going to Dragonis. Be a nice save here. So, since there's been nothing that I've been able to do about Marzahai, I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to go up to the main lady in the palace, and I'm going to talk to her. Maybe I can... Please stand aside. No need to crowd. It's taking care of everything. Such a thing have right in the Traitor's palace. It is annoying that I can't just do what the fuck I want to do without 15 story beats taking place in effect. It's just so fucking annoying sometimes. I guess it's because I've been used to so many others. Games, you're confronted by the sight of dead bodies. Okay. Your ladyship. Examine the assailants. High functioning servitor specimens. Such specimens below to noble houses. The augmetics of the deceased differ. Okay. As far as I know, House Capac has received such servitors from the Crimson Priesthood as a gift in the past. These people wanted to attack Second Lieutenant Palace Guard. Shortly before you arrived, we averted an assassination attempt on the rogue traitor. The palace soldiers detected intruders and engaged them in combat. Okay. Sweet. I don't care.
Both strong and wise is Ulfa.
Yeah. Alright. This is what I want to see. I'm probably going to have like another fucking 2 story beats happen this entire time. I know I'm bitching about it, but it's really getting on my nerves. I finally get out of fucking Komora. And I want to like touch everything. And I fucking can't. Because every time I go anywhere,
household items and devices on board are simply not designed for your build and strength, my lord Ulfa.
When spirits are high, the exuberance of my fist is enough to shatter fragile things.
True. Am I not gonna get in? Oh my god. See what I mean? That's great. Governor, your ladyship, 'tis an honor. Okay. I am absolutely not doing this. I am absolutely not doing this. No. Like, I just wanted to see if I could publicly execute Marzahai. I can't. So what am I going to do instead? I'm just going to give him to the fucking Inquisition. Because what I really wanted to do, like this is the problem, is that what I really wanted to do was make a spectacle out of it. I wanted to have him betray them. Then when I come back, when I killed the elf bitch, I expected literally the next thing to be dialogue about what happens to Marzahai. And then nothing. I go, and then I'm like, oh, so maybe the Inquisitor wants to talk to me, which he does. I had a quest to go talk to the fucking Inquisitor! And I have to go through 5 fucking story beats to get through that. And turns out I can't even see him, so I can't do anything about that. And then I go back to my home planet, and because I got this stupid fucking quest with Abelard, I can't even talk to the people who set up all the fucking bullshit to see if I can execute him publicly. Like, the thing the game has told me I can do, I can't fucking do because the story beats are in the way. Instead of telling everybody to, hey, shut the fuck up, I'm the rogue traitor, do this first, I have to bow to the whims of the story. And it's making me fucking mad.
To what do I owe this visit? By this declaration, if I... Thank you for your cooperation, Lord Captain.
And on that note, my friends, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor, but I'm going to have to call it there. I need to go work out, and I will see you guys next time. I do apologize for it being short streams, but as you can tell, my voice is not very good. It hasn't been good since I was sick over the winter, like in December. And unfortunately, we got another thing going around that my son has, and it sounds like my voice is getting worse. So it is what it is. But we'll be back. I think we will be back on Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to do Rogue Trader or Star Trek. I really want to play Voyager, but I'm also going to finish this fucking game. It's going to fucking happen. But it's a lot of it is, it's made me angry. Now I want to go punch things. So I'm going to go do that. And my voice is getting scratchy. So hopefully soon I can like bust out a fucking 12-hour day. That'd be great. I'd love to do that. But like the last time I went 4 hours, I could barely talk afterwards. So my dudes, my bros, my homies, it has been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute honor. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, bros. Peace out.
with fire and steel. Took my home, made my nightmares real. Ashes and laughter from whispers to screams stole my life, shattered by the devil's schemes. Raise your sword, let bullets fly, for blood, for vengeance, till the day I die. Blood in my hands, gold in my chest, a course's life, no time to The sea is now my mistress, so wild and so free. She kisses me with salty spray. But my heart is the storm, my hatred a blade. It cuts through the night, and the debts must be paid. Justice can rot, I won't pretend. Blood and gold, my means to an end. Raise your sword, let bullets fly, for blood, for vengeance, till the day I die. Blood in my hands, gold in my chest, a course's life, no time to rest. Loot and plunder, my only prayer. The world torn asunder. Now I bring despair. Drink down the past, drown the pain. Life comes fast and only power reigns.